Hey food fam, welcome back to another video. Your girl is hungry. It's almost dinner time and I am going to be trying Chef Gordon Ramsay's famous beef Wellington recipe. If you're a fan of Gordon Ramsay, then you know that this is one of the hardest recipes. Because I always watch this on TV, I thought, why not try this out myself? Let's see what all the fuss is about. Let's see if it's really hard to make. I'm assuming that it's going to be difficult because it does have such intricate details in the recipe. It's got the meat inside, it's got the mushroom mix around it, it's got parma ham and the puff pastry. I mean, I'm not much of a baker, but I do think I can pull this off. And if you haven't already subscribed, make sure you subscribe to my channel down below. Now let's get into the video, guys.
And we back, and we back, and we back, and we back, and we back.
This here is a topside beef. It is not the usual fillet that we would use for a beef Wellington, but this is the next best thing. So what I'm going to do is just trim off this fat over here. We don't need it. And I'm gonna try and get that lovely round beef Wellington shape. So I might have to trim this off here. I may be cutting off too much, but it's okay. That should do it. Like so. So now we're going to begin to season our beef with salt and pepper. We're going to do that liberally all over. You know what, before I used to think that beef needed much more seasoning than salt and pepper. I used to put Maggi, all-purpose seasoning. Oh my gosh, I used to put so much in beef, but as I was learning how to cook, I realized that salt and pepper is really all you need for a good steak. And we are going to put this in a pan to sear all over. We're going to begin prepping our mushrooms for the mushroom mix. So we're just going to roughly chop everything up like so. Did I mention that I would be adding a few extra special ingredients to this recipe just to spice things up? So I will be adding some shallots and some garlic. So I'm also just going to roughly chop these up as well. Excited doing this recipe because I don't really follow people's recipes. I'm always used to doing my own thing, doing what I like, adding what I like. I just added some shallots and garlic to the mushroom mix just because I felt like it might be a little bit bland without, but hopefully that doesn't ruin anything. Hopefully it doesn't. So let's keep seeing how this goes. Oh my goodness, this looks so good. It even smells amazing, guys. I'm really looking forward to how this is going to turn out. Now I'm a little bit worried about the size and the way that I've cut it. Beef Wellington is usually long, but we'll see how it goes. We are going to cover our beef in some Dijon mustard. Guys, did you know that when I was younger, I actually wanted to be a chef? But I realized that chef life does not equal to soft life. So that dream died. It died just like this big piece of beef over here. I mean, that looks amazing, doesn't it? Ooh, I can't wait to eat this. I don't even like mustard, but this does smell good. We're gonna add our onion mix. And the aim of this is to basically get the mushrooms looking soft and mushy. I don't think it's supposed to look like this. Oh my gosh. I think I should have blended it a bit more down. What do you guys think? What should I do?
What should I do?
I think I'm going to put this in a blender and let it blend because it's not supposed to be this big. It's not supposed to look like this. Hopefully this works out because if not, then this is ruined. Do you know what? It does look a bit better. It looks like how it's supposed to look in the video. We've got some parma ham here, and what we need to do is fold this into the beef. This thing is just breaking up. Nothing wants to work today. The mushroom wasn't mushrooming. This ham isn't hamming. Is this beef Wellington gonna Wellington? And now we're gonna put this mushroom sauce all over. Like so. That looks like a good amount, doesn't it? Let's just use all of it. And now we're going to pop this on right there. And now I'm going to attempt to wrap it. This is where I'm like so nervous because I don't do stuff like this. I don't even know if it's the right way. Wish me luck. Everything's just falling out. When I tell you guys I'm not made for British food, like please believe me when I say it, because this was difficult. This was difficult, just trying to shape this thing. I'm like, I'm sweating, I'm so hot. We're gonna let this chill in the freezer for about 15 minutes. I'm so hot, guys. So now that it's been a few minutes of this sitting in the freezer, we are going to now put it in the puff pastry. I don't like this whole wrapping thing. So I'm now scared to wrap it into the puff pastry because I just know it's not going to work out. Ooh, wish me luck, guys. So I rolled it like so, and I'm going to seal it as if it were a patty. I'm actually quite surprised with how this has turned out. Well, now we're just gonna cover this in egg yolk, just so that it can give it that nice golden brown texture and color. So it's just an egg yolk, a little bit of water and salt. That should be enough, right? Now I'm gonna do like a little design, which I do a flower. Let's do a line over here. Whoops. Like that, like that, like that, like that, like that, and like that. Oh my gosh. Hey Google, how long does a beef Wellington need to be cooked for?
On the website bbcgoodfood.com, they say, heat oven to 200C, fan 180C, gas 6, 30 minutes for medium. Allowed to...
I'm gonna put this in the oven
you
for...
are, as always, very welcome.
for 30 minutes.
A few moments later.
Okay, you guys are not going to believe it, but look at this. Please look at this. Look at my beef Wellington. Can't believe that I have done this, but I guess the truth lies in how it looks on the inside. So should we cut it up? So now we're gonna cut it and see what it looks like on the inside. Kind of falling apart a little bit, but it's okay. It's okay. Let's try it, guys. Cheers. Guys, the beef Wellington is amazing, and I'm not even saying it because I've done it myself. This is actually my first time even tasting beef Wellington, and it tastes really good. I think the reason why it tastes so good is because I added the onions and the garlic. I can't imagine the taste of the mushroom thing without the garlic and the onions. I feel like it would be just a little bit too like bland and mushroomy. Your girl did that. Your girl did that. I will critique myself. Although it does look good, I would definitely say that I could have done better with the presentation. I'm not a baker, so like I'm so super proud of myself. I am so stoked. Like this is wow. I just want to keep eating. This is not to say that I will be ever trying to make this again, because I probably won't, because it was actually too much. Like the whole rolling the meat into the pastry, and then oh my gosh, there's just too many steps to it. I'm a bish bash bosh kind of girl, but I will definitely be going to his restaurant to try out the real beef Wellington. So guys, that is it. I hope you enjoyed this video and I will see you next time.